Hey y'all, welcome to I Be Wiggin'. If this is your first time stopping by, I'm so glad you're here. If you like what you see on this channel and you enjoy it, then if you will, please like and subscribe and comment, do all those good things. That way you'll see every wig review that I put up on this channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Counterculture in the shade ButterBeer Blonde. This is by Belle Tress. So if this is a wig that you'd like to know more about, then come on back. Y'all, so this is Counterculture by Belle Tress in the shade ButterBeer Blonde. I got this wig at the Beauty Nook. You can order from the Beauty Nook on their apps. You can download them on your Android, your iPhone, any device, and you can shop from that app 24 hours a day. There's lots of name brand wigs on there, lots of different styles, and you can use my code IBWigginRef, and I'll put it down in the description box below. And if this is your first purchase, then you can save 35% off of your first purchase. And also make sure that you check out the lives every Friday night. They're so much fun, and we get to see lots of styles that Leanne, who is the owner, she gets on there and she puts the wigs on, lets us see the caps, what they look like, and we get to see the shade, and it just really helps to be able to see a wig on somebody's head. So we can order that wig right from that live sale. If somebody gets that wig, then don't you worry, you can still get the wig all weekend long at that same price until 12 a.m. Eastern Sunday night. Now, if the wig that she puts on is not your shade, no worries, you can still pick out your own shade. Just go to the open box specials and then you can find them there. So make sure you do that, and then also check out the wig support group on Facebook. It's also named the Beauty Nook, and really that Facebook group is so important, especially if this is your first time trying out a new wig, because you have other ladies in there who have bought from the Beauty Nook, and they can really help you as far as talking about different ways that you can style your wigs, or you can see the wigs that they've purchased and they put pictures in there, and there's a really good community of women that are just really supportive and helpful, and it really is a good avenue to have if you're wearing wigs, just to have other ladies have experienced wearing wigs and they want to share, and you just learn from each other. So make sure you do all those good things, and let's get started talking about Belle Tress Counterculture in the shade ButterBeer Blonde. I'm going to give you my honest review, my honest opinion on this wig, because she is, which I do that anyway. I mean, I'll never not tell you what I really think, but most of the time, most wigs that I get, I'm just like really like, I'm telling you, oh, I'm so excited, I love this wig, and those are really true, honest opinions. And there's very few times that I put a wig on that I'm like, oh, I'm not so sure. Counterculture was one of those wigs I'm like, oh, I'm not so sure. But only for a couple of reasons. But I decided to keep her because those were things that didn't really just turn me off and make me want to send the wig back, because there were things that I could fix and work with. And so before I get into all that, let's just talk about the shade. So this is ButterBeer Blonde in Belle Tress. Now, this is probably, I'm going to say it is my favorite shade in Belle Tress, because it has these real pretty light highlights, and almost like you have two highlights in it. A lighter, a platinum type highlight, and then like a light sandy highlight. You've got this sandy blonde in here. So if you can pick that up right here, you see it? And then you've got this lighter ashy blonde highlight. So it's like 3 different shades that are blended. And why I like this color, y'all, is because it's really blended well. You don't have a real heavy highlight like the platinum, and you don't have a real heavy sandy blonde, or it's all really nicely blended. So you can see all the colors, all the shades in it. And another thing that I think is an improvement with Belle Tress, for sure, because this isn't my first rodeo with Belle Tress. I did have Spy House last summer in ButterBeer Blonde, and I liked it. I mean, I fell in love with that shade. But I want to say that I felt like it had more highlights in it. I almost feel like that Spy House had more highlights in it. And another thing about it was that root. That root had a violet purplish tint to it, and you noticed it a lot more when you were out in the sunshine. Was it a total turn off? No, but was I thrilled about it? No, but they've definitely improved their root. It's a medium brown root on the Belle Tress ButterBeer Blonde. So I hands down love this shade. One of my favorite shades in all brand styles, colors. ButterBeer Blonde is definitely one of my favorites. She is heat defiant. Most of Belle Tress brands are heat defiant. I don't know if I've ever seen a brand or a wig that's not heat defiant in Belle Tress. If there is, put in the comments below if you know of one, because I've not seen one yet. So she is heat defiant. Now, her fibers are great. They feel like human hair, because they're not real shiny. I mean, I didn't have to do anything to this wig, and it seems like with heat defiant wigs, as far as like their fibers, there isn't as much shine on them when you get them out of the box versus non-heat defiant. So that's a positive, because you don't want to have to do a lot of shampooing and all that with a heat defiant wig, because it's going to start to break down the fibers a little bit more quickly. So the less you do with them, the better off you are. So that's a positive. The only quirk that I had with this wig, well, no, there's 2, if I'm being totally honest. I'm going to show you the cap construction here in just a minute. But before I take it off of my head, I want to show you this. This is her lace front. Now, the lace front is really nice. I feel like it's been improved as well, and it's comfortable. It feels nice on my head, and they've got the lighter highlights right here in the front. Not real heavy. You see they're just really evenly dispersed, but this is the lace front. Do you see what I mean, y'all? Let me adjust those tabs a little better. Okay, so I'm not going to say that she's temple to temple, because she doesn't go temple to temple. To me, my temples are right here. And this lace front ends right here. Do y'all see what I mean? So this is the cap, and this is the lace. So her lace doesn't really go temple to temple. And the problem I have with that is because, I mean, I can work with it. It's not a deal breaker, but if you're going to pull your hair up, which I like to do, especially with a wig that's got a really good lace front, you can pull your hair up. But with this lace front, then this is going to show. So that being said, I may not pull her up this way, but if I do decide I want to pull her up this way, then I'm definitely going to leave this hair down right here in the front. Like that. And that'll disguise that more. So it's not a deal breaker, y'all. I mean, the lace front's definitely not a deal breaker, but you're going to have to be aware of it. Just let me say that. You're going to have to be aware of it. But this style would definitely be cute pulled back. I mean, so this is a style that I'm going to pull her back for sure, because I think she even looks cuter pulled back, really. But that was just one of my quirks. Well, my other quirk was when I put her on my head, and this is the second time she's been on my head. I haven't worn her anywhere. It's this part right here. I just felt like I needed to do something with this curl pattern because the curl pattern is really pretty. It's an edgy curl pattern. It's not that real big barrel type wave. It's an edgy type of curl pattern, and I like it. It's not heavy. I mean, this is according to the website, this is a 6.6 ounce wig. But it doesn't feel like a 6.6 ounce wig. I'm going to tell you all that right now. I mean, with it being a lot of hair, because she is long. I mean, she's 20.5 inches according to the specs in length in the back. She's long, but she's not heavy. So the density is nice. The density is more of a medium, average density. But for a long wig with a lot of hair, she's not real dense. So I do like that about her. I'm going to have to do something with this, y'all. This is just the only part of the curl pattern that I had some issues with. But I think I can fix her. So I'm just telling y'all that to say, if you get her and there's a little bit of a funkiness with the wig, the curl pattern, don't give up on it because she's that pretty. She's really pretty. I mean, I'm loving and digging this bang. I really dig this bang. It's just, do people still say dig? Do they still say dig it? That shows my age. I dig it. I dig this wig. But this is something I'm going to have to kind of fool with in a minute. And I'm going to tell you here in a minute how you can fix it if you get it out of the box and there's some issues with it. But let's look at her on all sides. And then later I want to show you her cap construction. I'm going to go outside and let you see what she looks like in the sunlight, so because it's a pretty sunny day today, y'all. This is exciting because I feel like summer's coming. So let's look at her on all sides, and then side mono part. It's about an inch wide to give you that realistic scalp feature. It has a temple to temple lace front. Well, sort of. She has a nice roomy stretchy cap. She has the adjustable bra straps, the extended nape, and the felt lined ear tabs. And it is an open wefted cap. Now let's take a look at ButterBeer Blonde. Okay, y'all, so I want to say something. I noticed that her curl pattern is relaxing and I'm not having as much issue with her. And that's the thing. I mean, you can get a curly wig and wear her a few times and that curl will start to relax. So when you get her right out of the box, that's not always the way she's going to look after a few wears, especially if she's got a tight curl. So give her time. Give her time to relax. I mean, even with your bio hair, if you curl your, and this was, I mean, my bio hair, I could never keep curling my hair. It just wouldn't. That's why I love curly wigs, y'all, because I can get a curly wig and the curl stays in it. That's what's awesome, because my bio hair will not hold curl, so I never got to curl my hair. This is cool because you get a curly wig and it stays curly. But it will relax over time. But I'm starting to really dig this curl pattern, y'all. I don't know. Do y'all still say dig? I mean, that shows how old I am. But yeah, I'm digging it. I mean, I really am. Because I thought I was going to have to work with her over here on the side. But the more I just finger style her and play with her, the better she looks. So I thought I was going to have to use my hot air brush and show y'all. But really, I'm okay. She's looking pretty good, y'all. But I will show you that with a style like this, I think that they look really pretty. I'm showing y'all my wig cap. Y'all don't want to see that. But you can see that her ear tabs come really right here on the perimeter of my head. So she's got a lot of coverage in this wig. She's average. So she fits my circumference really well, and I'm 22.5, so she's really, really comfortable. I mean, it's a comfortable cap. But this is what you can do with her. And even just to pin, if there's a couple curls that are giving you a fit, you can use your fingers, y'all, to manipulate those curls and change them. I mean, look how easy that was. And you can take your fingers and just push it up a little, and that'll manipulate the curl. I mean, don't let what you see right out of the box be the deal breaker if it doesn't come right out of the box the way you want it, because you can really just take your fingers, and the warmth from your fingers, especially where it's a heat defiant wig and it responds to heat, that'll help. Oh, that's really cute, y'all. Now I'm digging this counterculture, y'all. I wasn't really sure at first if I was going to love her, but I am loving her. So this is what we can do, because she's really pretty. This summer it would be really pretty to put her up if you're going to a wedding. Look how cute she would be pinned halfway up. Get your hair barrette. Pin her up on the sides. See how pretty that is? It's a really pretty curl pattern. Pull some of these side pieces down. Oh gosh, y'all, that is so romantic and pretty. I'm loving it. I really am. Look how romantic and just feminine and pretty that is. And of course you could put her up in an updo. Get your clip. Oh, I dropped it. Let me see if I can find another one. This happens to me every time I get on here. I drop something. Let me just get a little one. This is too much hair for a little one, y'all. Well, let's try this one. Whoa, look how pretty that is. Make sure when you put an updo up that you're checking and making sure that that cap isn't showing. Look how pretty that is up in an updo. Oh, she's pretty. I like her, y'all. I definitely recommend Counterculture because she's just pretty. The only thing that, you know, that I had a little bit of issue with was, like I said before, that lace front, but it's not a deal breaker at all. Because I think Belle Tress has improved, because this is a new style. This is one of the new styles they introduced, and I see some definite improvements in their wigs, and I'm anxious to see how the fibers stand up, because where it's heat defiant, I'm anxious to see how much wear I'm going to get out of her. I may have to come back and let y'all know how much wear I got out of Counterculture, but I really, really do think she's gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous, y'all. So let's go outside, see what she looks like out in the sunlight, and then I'll be right back. So this is Belle Tress Counterculture in the shade Butterbeer Blonde. If this is a wig you want to purchase, you can do it over at the Beauty Nook. Download their app on your Android, your iPhone, any of your devices, and you can use my code IBWigAndRef. That'll save you 35% off of your first purchase. I'll put it down in the description box below. And make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. That way you'll never miss a wig review. Alright guys, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.